Hello lovelies, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back if you are returning. My name is Tari here at I'll Define Myself. We are going to go ahead and dive into this February monthly spiritual message. If you are a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placement, within any of those areas of your chart, this message is for you. Scorpio, how are you feeling? I hope that you have been taking care of yourself physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you for the month of February. It's interesting because I just felt a little nauseous. I don't know if some of you guys have been feeling a little under the weather or a bit queasy. If something's making you nervous, is it money? Is it money? All my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs and is the source for all. I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. Is there something about money that's making you guys nervous? I'm curious. I know it's easier said than done, but have no fear. All will be well. But I literally just gotten a little nauseous or queasy. I don't know. It's weird. Money, money, money. Money, 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 money. Money. Sorry. Okay. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Scorpio during this time? What other areas does Scorpio need to focus on during the month of February? Ooh. Okay, I felt like several wanted to pop out, so we're just going to let them all come in and do their thing, okay? We have spaciousness coming through. What do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, or things drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm. Maybe some of these things that you need to release or people that you need to release are directly tied to your money. Okay. So, but there is something that Spirit is calling you to let go of. Like literally, you no longer need it. You probably didn't need it before, but it's about time to literally kick it to the curb. You don't need it. You have being enough coming through. The innermost heart says you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change, no need to grow, more deserving. Yes, you are love. You are enough, okay? You are enough. Very interesting. So you are enough, but also too that there's something that you need to let go of. Could it possibly be the criticism, self-criticism? Maybe you have a lack mindset during this time where you don't believe that you're good enough or even deserving of good things. We have self-acceptance coming through. Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest. May I rest in our oneness, dear divine. Self-acceptance, being enough, go hand in hand. We have calmness coming through. The inner divine is the witness of all, remaining still and quiet even during intense turbulence. So take a deep breath and then say, quiet my mind, dear Lord. May your peaceful calm take over. And then last but certainly not least, we have courage coming through. Divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going, do it, don't worry, all will be well. You have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear divine, may I feel your courage and your will. So we have a few things going on right now, Scorpio, with you, different areas and aspects of your life in the month of February. First and foremost, there seems to be an emphasis from Spirit on you struggling or potentially reminding yourself that you are enough, you are deserving. The car that you drive, the food that you eat, the house that you have, that you own, that you're renting, whatever, the number of followers that you have, that is not what makes you enough. That doesn't make you any more deserving than the other person. Okay. And there is a part of you, Spirit is calling you to love on yourself and accept yourself unapologetically as you are, flaws and all. And it doesn't feel like you're really operating and resting in that space right now. There's definitely some things that you need to let go of. It could be definitely horrible thoughts, rewiring your subconscious. It could also be some habits that are directly tied to maybe this anxious energy I was feeling surrounding money. Okay. Only you know if and how that fits. But you're being called to have courage during this time, but also to move through this with grace. So being courageous while also moving through with a calmness and knowing that all will be well. Okay. This calmness could also just be Spirit saying, hey, calm down. Because again, I felt a very anxious, nervous energy that just kind of came up literally as I was doing your reading. And that could be sort of the energy in the space that you guys are sitting in right now. And Spirit is calling you to clear out this energy. Okay. It may not be easy, but take the courage to take the steps in these areas of your life. Okay. And try to trust the process, because right now it's a bit overwhelming. Okay. And typically when you are experiencing anxiety, being overwhelmed, you are operating in a space and place of fear that things may not work out, fear that your finances may never be where you want them to be, fear that you're not enough, right? Fear that your things are what make you who you are, and because you don't have the things that you desire, that you're not enough. Okay. Fear that you won't be brave enough. All right. Fear that you will forever be resting in the opposite energy of calmness, and that this anxiety will take over and remain. Okay, let's see what other messages Spirit has for you. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Scorpio for the month of February? Spirit, what other messages do you have for Scorpio for the month of February? What is something else that they need to know and remember during this time? Okay, we have the Guardian Stone coming through. You are meant to be going through and experiencing an awakening, okay? You are being called to be courageous and take this journey because it is an important part of your progress. It's like the beginning of your initiation. It's the beginning of your transformation, right? But you have to, there's something that you are meant to let go, and it's going to help you clear space. While you're in this, operating in this realm, this awakening, you are going to be cleaning house. Okay, you are literally going to be cleaning a house. Lysol, Febreze, OxyClean, Clorox. You're going to be cleaning house in multiple areas and aspects of your life. And it's ultimately going to be for your highest good. A part of that, a big part of that has to do with your mental. How you see yourself, how you view yourself. Some of you guys really need to do some solar plexus chakra work. Whoa, that flipped out. We've got lay it on the altar, hand it over, soften, surrender, forgive. This is an important part of clearing that space. You're not operating in a space and place right now to receive, okay, all of the things that you desire, right? The reality is that sometimes when we have not received things, it is simply because we're not ready to receive them. You haven't made space for it. You're literally like that person who's like, or me sometimes, I'm just going to use me for example. When I am bringing in like a whole bunch of groceries, I never like making double trips. So I will stack things everywhere. I will have multiple bags on one arm. I'll have stuff in the creases of my elbows. I might even put something in my mouth to just hold on to it. And literally by the time I get to the door, something always ends up falling because I didn't make space for anything. I didn't leave space for anything. I didn't leave space to be able to walk through and get through the door because I've got so much baggage that I haven't let go of. And Spirit is calling you to lay it on the altar. Clear that space. Clear your energy. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Scorpio during this time? Is there anything else you would like for Scorpio to know during this time? You have hidden treasure. Going on this journey, clearing out this space. One thing is important to remember is that even though you may feel like you are not where you were supposed to be, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. It is literally, there are no mistakes. You are feeling these feelings for a reason. Although you wish you could probably get rid of them right now, you're probably feeling them right now because you are actually ready to do something about it. So you are on the right track. You're on the right track to that transformation, to that breakthrough, and clearing out this space is an important aspect of that. So you can literally sit in the space and place to receive the abundance from the divine. Spirit, what other messages do you have for, do you have for Scorpio coming through? We have delight. We have delight. Do you see how this little birdie is literally relaxing in like the simple pleasures? It's the little things. I'm in grass. I'm content. I've got birds flying around. I see the sky. I've got the flowers. Like, it is very much so bliss, right? Typically, delight is stemmed from some level and aspect and area of peace, which I think a lot of you, Scorpio, do not have during this time, but this is where you are headed. You're on track to get there, to sit and operate in the space, to allow yourself to surrender to this journey so that you can feel that peace, so that you can relax in the grass. Okay? Spirit, what other messages do you have for Scorpio? What else does Scorpio need to know during this time? Whoa, that came out real quick. Gateway. Gateway. This is, and you have courage literally at the bottom of the deck. Gateway and courage at the bottom of the deck. I believe you also had courage in here. You have courage right here. Courage is appearing twice for you guys, okay? This courage is serving as your gateway. This courage that literally is revealing itself. And again, it might be difficult. It might be hard, okay? It might not be the road that's often traveled, right? So you got to pave your own way. You got to pave your own road. You're the first one to take the steps. It takes courage, but it is literally the gateway. Okay, it is the path that you are meant to take that is going to serve you in the long run. Clear out the space. Okay, you have desires financially. Clearly, you have financial desires, right? You have things that you want to do. You have things that you want to accomplish, but you lack the confidence. You lack the faith, and not to mention, you don't have the space for it. If you want to see something different, you got to do something different. So Spirit is calling you to reflect and truly think about during this time, what is not serving you? What is not leading you on that path to this delight? What is standing in the way of that? Part of it is your mental. right? What you're feeding yourself, your thoughts, and all of those things. We have Sky Father coming through. Trust in the unknown. Trust in the unknown. That's a part of those thoughts. Rewire that subconscious, that brain of yours. Okay? Shaman coming through. Trust in higher forces. I just heard mentally you're not quite strong enough yet. And so spirit is calling you to let go of a lot of that negativity that you are currently experiencing, because it is serving as a huge roadblock. When you start off with this spaciousness and clearing and making that space, you need to start with your mental. That is going to be key to this process, this gateway, okay? And having the courage to do so. Let's see, Spirit, what is the overall energy for Scorpio for the month of February? The overall energy. What is the overall energy? Whoop. Okay, you guys. Give me a minute because the cards fell. So 1 minute as I maneuver. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have got Queen of Wands energy coming through. Queen of Wands energy. So you are sitting in a space and place where you have all of the power. Okay? All of the power to draw into you, to create. Okay? It starts with your mental, though. It starts with you believing. Okay, it starts with you believing and getting out of your own way because you're experiencing a lot of doubt. Okay, but you have the power to orchestrate this because you have the control of your mental, but your mental needs a clearing out. Okay, you are meant to sit and create and magically create in this Queen of Wands energy. But you are lacking this right now. You're lacking this energy. It's who you want to be. It's where you want to be. And it's also where Spirit is calling you to be. So work on clearing out some space, but starting with your mental, Scorpio. Okay? I hope this message resonated. If it did, please like the video. It is free and it helps with the algorithm so that I can reach more people. I would love for you to subscribe to the channel and join Parliament. We are on our way to 100 subscribers, and I would love to continue to bring you more content and spiritual messages, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any new material that I post. With that being stated, if you are interested in a personal reading, the link to that will be below in the description box. It can be on any and everything. But until then, Scorpio, take care, clear out the negative thoughts and energy that is holding you back. I'm sending you peace, love, and light. I'm going to love you and leave you until next time.